Multitasking, having the phone available to be able to walk and talk, walk and work on your phone at the same time. Multitasking, yes, sweetie, what were you saying? And answering an email at the same time. All of these things, what they do is train the exact opposite what concentration is. So concentration, the capability for people to concentrate, is getting weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker. The reason people having a harder and harder time to take care of themselves, and it shows up first with the youngest generations, where this is a real challenge, that they're not able to keep their attention on one thing for a pretty long period of time. There is a reason why universities and colleges had significant drop in their capability of teaching students. Students learning so little on average, relatively how it used to be, because learning is all about capability of concentrating on an idea and making it your own. So people are getting worse and worse and worse in learning because their capability of concentration is dropping. Now, why is concentration so important? Concentration is important because you have X amount of energy available, and if you want to focus your energy and your focus and vibration and your frequency on something because you want to see it grow, it's a prerequisite that you can keep that concentration for a pretty long period of time on that idea. The visualization, oftentimes people make the mistake of, I want to visualize this, then I want to visualize that. If you don't continuously work on one type of visualization for a long period of time, it's not really going to affect you. It's not going to work for you. You need to keep on working on the same thing for a while for it to actually work. And that requires, again, concentration. So concentration is the epicenter of being able to create the life you desire to have. If you don't have the capability to concentrate, you ain't going anywhere. You ain't going to affect your life. You're not going to change any patterns. You're not going to be able to bring new processes on board for yourself. You're not going to be able to apply yourself to any kind of job effectively. So concentration is so important. There's many different ways to improve on concentration. One of them is meditation. And meditation, all it is a highly concentrated state that most people just do not understand the amount of energy that resides in a human body. Now, how much you're able to access that energy and turn it towards things that you're interested to experience consciously, that basically depends on how well you can concentrate. So meditation is just a good way to develop this capability to concentrate. Now, of course, if you're really good at concentrating, first it just becomes a capability of having more clarity, focusing your mind on certain learnings, and then you can start to apply and focus your energies on things that eventually start to make you have experiences that is borderline supernatural. That is why there are certain people who have mastery of concentration, like let's say some Shaolin monks that had recordedly been able to do certain things that kind of defines physics. The reason why it's possible to pass that line of supernatural, because they can just access more of the available energy they have. They still don't access all of it, of course not. There's no way to do that. So whenever people want to change stuff in their lives, the reason it's so hard, because it requires concentration. You need to concentrate so you can make different decisions than you did before, because the automatic patterns are having stranglehold on your behavior and your actions. To break those strangleholds requires concentration, direct your energy there, so you can start to create different way of doing stuff. So concentration and willpower kind of goes hand in hand, because before you can concentrate, it requires willpower to actually decide to concentrate. So willpower is something that's genetically not predetermined, but we all come with different amount of willpower. That willpower you can increase, it also can get decreased. Failure, being jaded, these kind of things can actually decrease the available willpower you have, but you can also increase willpower. What increases willpower is when you actually complete something. So when you start something and you finish it, and there is an awareness to the completion. So if there's a project and you finish it, it always gives you this sense of accomplishment. that sense of accomplishment is actually an increase of your willpower as well. But most people don't understand that this also works when you take mundane activities like a good one is going to sleep. If you are aware of your process of sleep, it can help you to increase your willpower. For example, I put my pajamas on, I go to the bathroom, I brush my teeth, and I go to bed, climb inside the bed, then sleep, and then come out of the bed, make my bed, go to the bathroom, brush my teeth, and take off the pajamas. And then when I take my pajamas off, that's when my process is done. If there's a conscious awareness on this process, it actually gives me a similar sense of completion. My willpower is increased. Now, with that in mind, you can actually live your life the way you always do it. You bring conscious awareness to the beginning, the middle, and an end of things, and then you continuously can work on your willpower. Now imagine what happens to an individual who continuously have a sense of completion with things. If you do that for a month or 2 months or 6 months, it's really amazing how much more you believe in your capability of completing things. As soon as you have that belief that you can complete things, you never question yourself when it comes to, should I start this dream project or not? Because the only reason people don't start dream projects and stuff they want to do, because they don't believe they can finish it.